Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying, is fed up. And he wants everybody to know it, dog, because he said it. You know what I mean? During the post-game conference, he was not shy at all, dog, about expressing his feelings and his discontent with the organization. He said, I want to see me get my joy back from basketball, wherever that may be. Oof. Nobody on the Heat seems to be taking him seriously. Between Pat Riley saying that they will not be trading Butler to teammate Kevin Love, trolling him on Instagram. Love reposted a clip from The Godfather Part 3 during which Al Pacino says, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. You know what I'm saying? Using the caption, Jimmy, after yesterday's news. So this is making the rounds, gang. Like,
you know what happened on Godfather.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look how they massacred my boy. So fuck with it or fuck out of here. Jimmy Butler's approach to getting traded from Miami is out of pocket. Fucking with it or fuck out of here.
That's a sick situation because niggas don't do that to Pat.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's real shit. Like, that niggas don't do that to Pat. You know what I mean? It just don't happen. So for somebody like Jimmy, who's super strong-willed, like, it gotta be something that's seriously happening to Jimmy, either mentally, internally, he's dealing with something, or like he said, I don't want to be here. Like, I'm not happy here no more. Like, it's not a happy place for me. And a lot of people would take that and laugh at that. Like, you got to really hear what he's saying. Like, I ain't happy here. If I ain't happy, that mean I'm going home not happy. That mean my family ain't happy. My kids ain't happy. People that work for me ain't happy. Like, my environment is just a negative environment. So, I done told you this, Pat, probably. Now I'm going to go. Now it's out.
Yeah.
I'm not happy here. Since you keep playing with me, I'm not happy here. So do what you got to do to get me out of here.
Man, I think there's it's crazy what he said. Like, nobody does this to Pat Riley.
No.
So I kind of fuck with it, and from that perspective, you're like, oh shit, all right, okay. I mean, but Pat's had D Wade, Shaq, Alonzo. I mean, the list of players, no one's done it. So I'm like, all right, I like that. Like, Jimmy's like kind of like, you know, I think there's a better way to go about it, you know, and Jimmy's like an all-time, like, I mean, he loves doing shit like this. Like, he loves it. And part of like I love comedy. I love to laugh. That shit's funny. He's got his braids a different color every night.
Emo, man.
It's every crazy. Night. You got to have fun with it. You got to do things.
You do, man.
I think there's a better way to go about it.
Jimmy, man, come sit on the couch.
Come on, dog. Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, will you fuck with it?
No, but I would say because I wouldn't do it that way.
Yeah.
So I can't say that I fuck with it, but I do think it's hilarious.
Entertainment value.
You know what I mean? It's entertaining. I just think, like, because now it's happened multiple times, right? Like, if this is the first time he wants out of Miami, cool, I get it. No problem with that. But remember Minnesota, remember Philly, Now in
Chicago.
So you only have a certain amount of times you can do that, right? I think it's entertaining, but I think if to really get what he wants, he probably would have had to like play it a different way. But you know.
But he's always been on that type of time, bro, with the emo bangs and all that.
That's why I'm cool with it, because that's just who he is.
But this is serious business now.
Especially at this point in his career,
what I mean?
too.
Like, it's serious business. Like, this could really fuck you up, right? Going into your next situation.
Yeah.
Right? From I'm speaking business now. And it's like, the thing I don't like is that Pat came out and said, no matter what, we ain't getting rid of Jimmy. Right? So when you say that, you took a stance.
Right.
So now Jimmy want to get out of there so bad that your back is against the wall. You're gonna have to make a move. And now you got to go back on your word. Like, just leave it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the communication is lost. Just from what I see from the outside, the communication is lost. I don't think there is no communication. I don't think there ever was communication, to be honest with you.
Here's my thing, though. Because everybody wants to be rid of one another, if the market was there, that it's going to get done.
But so to Blake's point, everybody in the market is looking at it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So this is why I'm saying you gonna fuck yourself up for the next situation, because it's like, now we can't really trust you. We don't know if you're gonna black out. We don't know if you're gonna say you're not happy here. We don't know if you're gonna not play.
Right.
Like, not saying that all your situations that you've been in was your fault, but when you start stringing shit along, it's like, oh shit. Chicago, Minnesota, Philly, like Miami, like everywhere you go. Not saying that that's what's happening, but I like to look at this shit a little bit deeper. It's something going on with JB. I hope he's good, but when you start talking about I'm not happy and my joy is gone, that you start losing your confidence, you start losing your love for the game, and I see that Jimmy has lost his love for the game. And this is unlike Jimmy. Jimmy is a workaholic. Jimmy works extremely hard, 4 or 5 times a day, 5 in the morning. He's very disciplined. I've seen him. I've been around him. This ain't the Jimmy that I know. Something is going on with Jimmy, and people need to get in front of that. Pat, the best thing to do is just part ways, man. Like, because this shit, this is gonna get ugly because Jimmy is not a guy that's gonna back down.
Right. You got too
He
strong
gonna
will.
start forcing his way, and then if you don't trade him during the deadline, that Miami shit gonna get nasty. They lose about 30 right now. Like, they lose it. Like, they're getting their ass bust.
It's a no. It's a no.
Jimmy shoot. I've never seen Jimmy shoot a corner 3.
By the way, step back off one leg.
And I've never seen him shoot. I've never seen him shoot a catch and shoot. I've never seen him shoot a catch and shoot corner 3.
We could be sitting here all day trying to figure out an actual resolution.
Nah, trade him. The resolution is trade.
Gotta trade him.
We gotta dissolve. We gotta solve this.
Where though, Melo?
parties.
Is now the thing for me. That's what I'm saying. Where? The trade right here will be done.
Pat been doing this for 100 years. Pat gonna send them to somewhere. Yeah, okay, you want to fuck with me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you to a place that they might think about waiving you because you don't fit the, you know what I mean, what we trying to do over here.
Right.
This is a younger team. We ain't got time to deal with that. So I'm gonna send you over here to one of these teams, the Wizards.
Oof.
You want to play around.
DC's a great city for the record.
No, we love DC. Bro, we love DC.
Shut the stadium.
But I'm just saying.
That's how you know they're not doing well. When you're like, I got good restaurants.
You know, that life is
Pat's
good.
going to send him to somewhere
Chill.
like that, and that's going to be a fuck you to Jimmy. And then now you have to deal with that shit over there with that organization. So Jimmy, chill out, man. Like just
what you about to
That's
say?
a good point too. Also, like Jimmy's 35.
That's the part.
Like, when you waste a year, or not waste a year, but when you're unhappy, right? You want to get moved. If that were to happen, like that situation, which you're right, Pat, of anybody,
he one of them ones. You know what I mean? This is a chess match.
Now your year's basically gone. Say he trades him to Washington. A year's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you got to figure it out again.
At 35, a year's gone. Like, you're not 26 anymore. You don't have 6 more years of your prime.
Infinite runway.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And I don't want to see him go out like this.
No, yeah.
Because Jimmy is the type that is like, if he's not happy, he's not fucking with. He's not fucking with it. Like he will completely walk away from this shit.
He'll let it be known.
He is that. So before it get to that point, Pat, come on, man.
Yeah.
What you mean before? We here.
Nah, I'm saying like Jimmy will completely walk away from all of this shit.
Oh,
you
okay.
won't see Jimmy.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta
It
sit
ain't
down.
no NBA. It ain't no you ain't gonna see Jimmy.
Okay, I got you.
He'll be fishing in Jamaica or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna
Living
see him.
his
So
best
like
life.
the best advice,
Selling coffee on the beach.
Hell yeah, right.
that's what I'm saying. Like Pat, man, just
Renting
part
C-Bobs.
ways.
Yeah, I don't
Get him
want
to a winning team. Like he want to go to, he want to try to win a championship.
Yeah.
But Pat ain't gonna send you to where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yo,
Pat
Jimmy.
gonna send you to NBL in Australia. Like, you understand? Like he gonna be, like don't fuck around with Pat. Like this is just a battle that we don't win as a player. You get what I'm saying? Like we don't win these battles as a player because it's levels. It's levels to this.
especially with a guy like Pat.
But yeah.
He's Machiavellian. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I personally fuck with it because as a jokester, I like Jimmy joking around. You know what I mean? But
This ain't joking.